What's up, explorers, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is James and I go by the Ethnic Explorer. On this channel, we do all things outdoors and van life, including bushcrafting, survival, history, and exploring the many towns I encounter. In this episode, I am just chilling. My van is currently disabled, so I'm unable to go anywhere, but that's okay because it allows me to get some projects done. Oh, and it's been raining for the past few days as well, so that adds to the dreary mood, but makes the van such a cozy place to relax. Sit back and enjoy the episode. I just finished replacing these little hooks. They're sticky back, but they don't work so well on the wood, and when it's hot in the van, they tend to, when they have weight on it, just drop off. So that's why I screwed these screws into the table. That offers a much more stable platform to hang things like my aluminum mugs, and all around those little sticky things, they work pretty great. I mean, I still have one in fact stuck on there, but a lot of times the heat gets to them and they fall off. So that's my solution to the problem. If you know of any other solution, then feel free to let me know. I'm always open to ideas, so shoot them at me. Luckily, I keep this bag full of screws. It's always a great idea to have a bag full of screws, like extra screws of all lengths. I even have like hose clamps, bolts, everything in this bag. Washers, fuses. It's always a good idea to keep a bag like this because you never know when you'll need it. And if something rattles loose in your van, you have a screw to fix it. Especially if you're going into the backcountry, because the roads are rough and things tend to vibrate loose in here. So always keep those extra screws handy and you'll be good to go. It has been super rainy the last few days, probably like 3 or 4 days now, because a tropical storm is moving through the area. So of course it's just dumping rain everywhere. I mean, it wasn't really heavy rain here. We caught the outer bands of the tropical storm, more so like North Carolina, over the western portions of the states of North Carolina and Virginia got the heaviest rainfall. We did get some rainfall, which we needed because it's been really dry lately. And I've been stranded. I've been stranded in my van with the dash ripped apart because I have a heater core leak. I'm not exactly stranded by myself. I am at family's land and house, so it's like I'm just stranded, like not moving the van, because if I move it, all that coolant's gonna start leaking out of the heater core. But luckily, the heater control valve is supposed to come today, and then the heater core itself is shipping from California. There's no date. So I don't know how long that's gonna take. It's through USPS, and they usually take a little bit longer than like UPS or something, but yeah, I don't know. So hopefully by next week, I'll be up and running again, and we'll be able to do some adventures, go to the mountains, and do some forest camping there. So right now, with all this cloud cover, I am getting 3 watts and pulling 12. Yeah. I do have a 130 watt solar panel, flexible solar panel on the roof of my van, so that helps out a lot, especially when running the refrigerator. But in times like this when there's no sun and I don't really have anything frozen in the refrigerator, I won't run the refrigerator. I'll just use all of that power for lighting, charging devices, and things like that. That is one of the toughest parts about running power banks in my van instead of like a dedicated solar setup. And even with a dedicated solar setup, it's still a challenge when you're running the portable refrigerators, because they tend to pull anywhere from 40 watts to like 60, 70 watts on max mode, and that can be draining if you don't have a big enough power bank. The biggest I have is like 1152 watts, and not all of that is usable because the boards in it uses some of that power, so some of it's not accessible. But with that solar panel, it keeps my batteries at 100%. Like, that thing brings in like 101 watts, and it's been great. But on days like this, there's no sun, you got to find an alternative way. I am burning an incense, so if you see that smoke, it's a hand twisted incense from my friend Lucretia at House of Lakaya. This is her brand, her incense. They are amazing. So if you're looking for incense, House of Lakaya ceremonial incense, that's like the Palo Santo ones. They're really, really good. And I'll leave a link down below in the description for these incense. It's always a great idea to brush up on the wilderness first aid. I've had to use it a few times since getting my certification, and it's come in super handy. I just want to make sure that I'm prepared in situations where it may be needed. This little book is where I write down all my creative and video ideas. When I do actually write my video ideas, I remember purchasing it at Earthbound Trading Company in Citrus Park Mall near Tampa, Florida. And this book has been with me everywhere. I love it so much. It's handmade, even the paper is handmade, and I paid $20 for it. On days like today, there's not much to do, and it's so boring, especially because my van is down and I can't move it. I'm still thankful. I'm still so happy that I have a cozy van to chill in, and I do have a second vehicle. My original adventure vehicle, a 2-door Honda Civic. That thing took me from everywhere, from Florida to Virginia and everywhere in between. I was so thankful for that car. I kept it. It's such a good car. It has like almost 300,000 miles on it now. Which, hey, it's still running. It still works great. And I still love that car. I can't wait to be full-time and actually be traveling the country, seeing the national parks, seeing the national forests, state parks, historical places. All of that just really excites me. And even though I've had this van for a couple of years and I have not been able to go truly, really, really far as I want to, I've still thoroughly enjoyed this lifestyle. And I know once I am able to hit the road, once I am able to secure those funds, things are going to be so much more exciting, especially on the channel for y'all. It is just like stuck in this one little area in Virginia. Mostly I do go to North Carolina, so once I'm able to actually hit the road, y'all better hold on tight, because this adventure is gonna be insane. But explorers, this is really all I've had for you today. Just pretty much a talking head video and being stuck in the van type video. I do appreciate each and every one of you that consistently and constantly watch my videos. Tell me that they help you in a way, inspire you in a way. Thank you so much for making it possible. Like everybody on this channel, just thank you so much for making it possible for me to do this lifestyle. Although I do not make much money or income from this yet, I am excited for the future, and I'm not solely counting on YouTube to make a constant income. I do have plans to convert that into business and all sorts of things. So I can't wait for that to happen. But at this current moment, thank you so much for tuning into my videos, supporting my videos. And if you like this type of content, feel free to like, subscribe, comment. And as always, explorers, peace, love, and have a great day wherever you are.